In my first year of college, my professor, who was also my advisor, wanted his students to figure out what they wanted to do with their lives. And he wanted us to align our goals with the path that we were all going into, which was cybersecurity. And after I did some research, I wasn't very sure about what I wanted to do with my life. So one of my teammates, who was also a senior at the time, he landed a job at Bank of America in Charlotte, and I was still kind of confused about what I wanted to do. Well, I talked to my advisor about it, and what my friend did after going to Bank of America was being a data analyst there. And I was also very interested in being in big data and sorting through those kind of things, and I felt like Bank of America directly aligned with what I wanted to do. So I talked to my advisor about it, and the thing is, he approached me first about it, so we were kind of on the same page when it came to that. And when that came into consideration, I knew what exactly I wanted to do, and that was work at Bank of America. And the reason why I wanted to work at Bank of America because I felt like my qualifications aligned directly with working in that workspace. And my qualifications are they outline are such as my communication skills, problem solving and thinking, and my ability to learn from my mistakes and fix them. And those are just like those small things that will help me and as I utilize them in the workplace. But my biggest skill is being able to computer program and processing big data, which is called database management. Um, I can program in a variety of languages, which includes SQL, HTML, Python, and Visual Basic. And that is simply from just generating code to building web interface applications. Why I chose Bryce Kirshner, who is the vice president of Bank of America, is because I felt like he would give me the insight of how it would be working in that workspace, as I've never had a big job like that, and what the atmosphere would be like. Those questions that I asked him would have better helped me excel within a job like that and how I could become a front runner and working in that job. Bryce Kirshner, he's the vice president of Bank of America, and he is actually he's the assistant vice president of Bank of America, and he has qualifications such as global marketing, leading a big team that provides them strategic guidance so they could fulfill their work task, helping the clients that bank at Bank of America, and also is qualified in corporate finance. And he graduated from James Madison University and a Bachelor of Finance. So what I had learned from the takeaway of asking him those questions during the interview is that the biggest skills that I could obtain in this environment is to be a good team player and cooperate with others to obtain the goals for the overall success of the organization. The second thing that I had learned from interviewing Bryce is that I have to be enabling and always be ready to learn. When I have made a mistake, I have to be open about it and learn from. And also in that process, I have to set realistic and obtainable goals. The last thing that I had learned in asking him those questions is to be successful and thrive in the workplace is to show and not tell. And what I mean by that is if you're in the workplace and you're saying you're going to do all of these things and not coming forward from it, it's going to make you look bad. So instead of saying that you will do things, you can actually do them, and then that'll do the talking for itself. Actions speak louder than words. In conclusion, as I close with this presentation, my goals were made to be aligned early in college so that I know what I wanted to do with my life. I chose Bryce Kirshner to interview because of his high level of degree for that company as the assistant vice president, and I have aspirations of being a high level member of an organization. My takeaway from what I learned is to be successful and thrive in the workplace and setting goals is the first step in being able to achieve anything meaningful in your life. And the quote that I had chose is from Les Brown, which is shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll be among the stars. And I take that with me everywhere I go, to set goals for myself to where they'll be easily attainable for me. And then also be out of my comfort zone. And when you're out of your comfort zone, you can enable yourself to do anything that you set your eyes on. Thank you for watching.